Hi guys. I wonder who's up. I have a feeling like everyone in Poland is already asleep. But I just got around to like getting out of my pajamas today. I am in San Antonio, and yeah, I'm waiting for my follicles to grow and get my eggs going. So my egg retrieval, for those of you who know what I'm doing here, I'm here for my egg retrieval to get my eggs out of my ovaries and freeze them, because one day I want to have a baby, but I'm not ready yet, and I have to do it now because I have very few eggs left. That's the short version of like what's happening with me. But it's a process, so I'm literally like watching my like stomach grow. Literally, and for some reason it's like way worse at night. I'm like, I look like I'm pregnant already. It's so weird. But I'm feeling great. I'm super bloated everywhere. It's like my feet, everything. I think that's from the human growth hormone. So, oh, London, hello. But I'm staying at an Airbnb. I just, the first time around I came here, I was at a hotel and it was like really depressing. So now I'm staying at this amazing Airbnb. First of all, you guys will meet chickens in a second. Like, they're coming over right now. I'm staying at this place. It has like chickens and like, it's like my type of a place with like a garden and fish and veggies and like biomat for like the person who the owners of the house, she's an acupuncturist, so I mean it's like perfect for me. All right, the chickens are you guys coming? You want to say hi? Oh, maybe I can, if I'm able to. Let's see. Can you see them? Hear them chickens. Hear them chickens. Hi guys. Yes. I mean heaven, right? Heaven for me. Oh my god. Like they were like a little shy, but now we're buddies, so we're good. We're so cute. I kind of want to hug them, but I don't know. Like a little too soon. Next trip, yes? Yes. Anyway, so I'm waiting for my follicles to go like this. And the last ultrasound, I actually did see like a nice size follicle was 10 millimeters. What? I'm like, I get it. Like, that's what it's supposed to look like. Because I wasn't sure. Like in the beginning, I was like, they're like showing me stuff. I'm like, no clue like what they were talking about. So now I'm like, I get it. I know what it's supposed to look like. I am, tomorrow I have another ultrasound and we'll know the egg retrieval date, because we'll know like what the size is, and like they're supposed to be at least 18, excuse me, very talkative today, at least 18 milliliters, not milliliters, oh my god, millimeters. My brain, I lost it somewhere on the trail. Anyway, so I'm not even reading the comments, and I apologize. I know, it's so, wiem, że strasznie jest późno w Polsce. Lovely chickens. I know they're so cute. Dziękuję bardzo za życzenia. Yeah, this place is like magical for me here. And like, okay, so the weather here is so freaking crazy. Like, it could be sunny, and all of a sudden like storms. Like what? Like, it just feels like it's like the end of the world. Like thunderstorms, and like the I've never experienced anything like this. It was like shaking ground. I'm like, wait. Like one night I was like, okay, definitely we're gonna evacuate. Like, I'm like packing my shit. I'm like, this is not normal. Nope, just another night. So, and it's gonna be thunderstorms. And I was warned, like, be careful because of the like floods and stuff. Like, people just get swept away and die in their cars. I'm like, what? This is crazy. So I don't think I'm going hiking today. I went hiking. I just did an Insta story, you guys can see. Someone asked, by the way, guys, and I'm gonna do an Insta story about this, but one of my fertility doctors and I will do an Insta live on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that is 11 p.m. in Poland. If you're up, and if you have any questions about fertility and babies, getting pregnant, not being able to get pregnant, or anything else, DM me, or DM me, or just send me a message, or comment even, like on one of my pictures, because as you can tell, I read all of the comments on my pictures, and I try to like them so you guys know I actually read it. And we will be discussing like all of this, like egg freezing and stuff, and answering your questions, and I can talk about my experience as well, which has been like really kind of like life-changing on so many levels. So yeah, but someone asked how someone asked how old can you be to have a baby. Well, here's an interesting thing. It's actually all about the egg, not the age. So once I take my eggs out right now, I can be like 47 and have a baby. They can put the egg inside of me. As long as you're healthy, as long as the sperm is good, it's all about the sperm quality. So guys, take your freaking vitamins and don't put cell phones on your penises, okay? Meaning in your pockets, please, because that shit radiates like bad shit. So yeah, take care of your sperm too. It's not all about us, okay? So think about this stuff, research, like all about like good supplements for like the sperm count. That's also important. I mean, guys have way more time, but still, you want to help your future mama, do that for her. Anyway, but so that's the interesting thing, is you can actually have a baby very late as long as the egg is good. So this is the reason why I'm taking them out right now. Well, I have to. Me personally, I have to take them out because I have very little of them. Genetically, I'm facing an early menopause, so I have to take them out right now. Otherwise, I just won't have any, because we lose them every single month. And then there's none left. Although they are doing like now, like studies and stuff, how you can like get the ovaries to like get them like going again, so they can release more eggs even when you're older. But you know, this is very new stuff, so I wouldn't depend on it, and it's probably going to be really expensive. So freeze your eggs, guys. I mean women, girls, and guys, take care of your sperm. Oh my god, thank you, NDCS. That makes me feel really okay. So if you're 36, go check your levels right now. So go get an AMH test. Like, I would do it immediately because I'm 38. But what if you're like me? Then if you freeze your eggs right now, it's going to be way easier, because right now I'm freezing my eggs, and because my egg count is so low, I'm going to have to do this multiple times to get enough eggs to have a real chance of a baby later. So you don't want to be doing that, okay? You want to do it like when it's easy. Basically, I mean, honestly, like if I had the knowledge and all the money in the world, I'd be like 32, be like, I'm freezing my eggs right now, because then whenever you want to have a baby, you'll have a baby from a 32-year-old egg. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Personally, that's what I wish I knew earlier, but I didn't. And it's okay. It's like life is life. So but if you're 36, definitely at least first step, get your AMH levels checked. So, and that's just a blood work. You can take it at any point in your cycle. So I would do that. I would definitely do that. I highly recommend. And you'll feel better knowing, because what happens, and I have to say, like, most likely with me that was the same, like, I'll admit this, you kind of put it off, right? Because you're like, yeah, I don't want to think about it, I'm not in a relationship that I want to like have a baby with, like, I don't know. So you just kind of like put it off, and then it's always like in the back of your head, you know, and as you get older, you worry about it. So just face it, freaking face it. Go get tested, and then at least you know. And then if you're in a situation like me, you cry for 2 weeks, you curse, okay, and then you come up with a plan, and then you know where you stand, and then you feel so much better because you know the facts, basically. And there's a lot of things you can do. I mean, honestly, and miracles happen all the time. It's all in your head. I'm also doing all these amazing meditation courses that, like, you know, if I continue with this, most likely when I'm ready, when that time comes, when I do want to have a baby, I'll probably get pregnant naturally. But this is like an insurance. not an insurance. It's an insurance policy, I guess, maybe. It's an option. And usually, like, I've heard this a lot, like a lot of women like froze their eggs and they were like worried, and then they relaxed, and then they got pregnant just naturally because they were not worried about it anymore. So but my situation is a little bit more specific and a little bit more urgent, for sure. Not that it's a lot of people might not have that, and I hope that they don't, because it's a little scary, but just get it checked. It's one blood test, you know? Okay. 39 urodziny. Wszystkiego najlepszego ci życzę. So it is very expensive to freeze your eggs. Oh my god, the woods were amazing. I mean, so one of the best things that I did, because here's the whole process, and it's a little annoying when, like, if you're not doing it in a place where you're the clinic here is really, really good. The doctors here are amazing. Aspire Fertility, they're amazing. So totally worth it. But the process is a little bit unpredictable, because you just, like, you take the drugs, you inject yourself. By the way, not a big deal. Like, if you're worried about putting needles in your body, it is literally the least of the worries. Trust me. Like, it's not even that painful. Like, it gets a little, but it's like, it's really not. Like, I kind of enjoy it in a sick way, I think, because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm like experimenting on my body. So do not worry about that at all. The injections. I mean, I'm doing like 6 injections a day, but like, it's really not a big deal. And by the way, diabetics have to do it all the time. So it's like, really not a big deal. But you do it, and you have to watch how your body responds, and based on that, you know, this whole process might be shorter or might be longer, or you might have to cancel. Like my first cycle, we had to cancel. So then you feel like you're throwing money away because you paid for all these drugs. The drugs are really expensive. In Poland, guys, it's still covered, okay? Do it now. It might not be covered next year. The drugs are still covered. Seriously, that is like 1/3 of the cost. So do it. Trust me. Trust me. Insurance covers it in Poland. America, not so much. So, so the drugs are like 1/3 of the price. And sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less, depending. It's all up to your doctor. Then you have the ultrasounds, which are like 2-3 minutes, and then the blood work, and then there's the egg retrieval. So it's the 3 parts of the whole thing. And you know, besides the fact, like, to me, some women go through this and like they're like in so much pain. I'm doing fine. I mean, I am like bloated. Like, you can probably see my face. I'm like, but whatever. Like, my stomach is bloated. I can feel like I'm like, even my hands are like little. But whatever. I'm actually kind of enjoying like seeing like things happen to my body. I don't know, but yeah. But it's you know, you can totally function. And probably the closer, like, I'm supposed to have my egg retrieval Thursday, Friday, so it's probably gonna get worse, and you know, I'll feel more of my ovaries and everything, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And if you don't do it, like, instead of taking a vacation, do that for yourself. Seriously. Just, it's also like, just like, the relaxation and like kind of like assurance that you get in your mind, that's like, I mean, it's like priceless, honestly. But it is like very expensive, so you have to do your research. You have to like figure this stuff out. I mean, they have like financial support and stuff that you can do, and that's very important because it is expensive. It'll cost you anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000 per cycle, including everything. And if you're like me, I will need probably 4 or 5 cycles. So it is costly. Yes, it is costly. But you know, even if you can get, if you're younger, you get more eggs per cycle out. That's the whole thing. This is why the sooner you do it, the better. It's just, you're not going to spend as much money. Then of course, the whole process of IVF, of like putting the egg back in, that's a whole other cost. So that's later, but like I'll deal with it later. But yeah, all right, I'm reading comments, guys, and I'm gonna pick the winner. This is also why I did the live, because I want to pick the winner for my yoga thing. I don't know if you did the post. The people who tagged 2 people are up to win a personalized yoga video tip from me. Yes. Okay, I'm reading the comments. I'm so behind. Okay. Belarus. I love Belarus. Yeah. Yeah, if you're like if you're so relaxed. So here's the thing. There's another thing. I'm going to read the comments and then. I'm not really sure. Someone asked me if I'm afraid of like being a mother while being older. Like, I think that's amazing. First of all, I'm so healthy. Like, I'm only feeling better and better every year. Like, I feel better now than 10 years ago. I kid you not. I literally, like, my body functions, besides maybe like certain flexibility, but that's because I haven't been keeping up with like crazy stretches. I think that's the only thing. But literally, I feel so great. So I'm not worried about like, oh, like what, picking up a baby when I'm old. Like, no, the baby will keep me young. Like, I got another 40 years. I'm not even halfway through my life. Like, that I'm not worried about at all. Yeah, that's in a way, I feel like the older I have a baby, the better, because I'll be wiser. So I'm not going to transfer in my DNA some bullshit programming from like Poland. I love Poland, but like we got some limiting beliefs that are injected in us. Okay. Stuff with the Playboy, it's weird, and licking, ew, that's gross. Yes. Do you have to abstain? Yes, I can't do yoga. Well, no, I did yoga the other day, and but I was like not twisted. It was the funniest. I'm like in San Antonio, like I'm like, I gotta do some yoga. I'm like going crazy, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do gentle yoga. So I'm doing yoga, and you know, anytime there's a twist or something like that, I'm just gonna chill. So the teacher comes over and she's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, and I just like point to my stomach, and she goes, oh, you're pregnant? Because like, I don't look pregnant, and I'm like, no, and it's like quiet class, and like, how do I explain in one sentence? No, I'm not pregnant. I want to be pregnant, but like in a couple of years, so I'm like freezing my eggs right now, and I'm doing IVF, but like, it's so weird. She's looking at me like she's fucking crazy, like. So she looked at me like, oh, maybe she's crazy, maybe she wants to be pregnant, and like, she's just like, so it's like, yeah. It was the first time ever that someone was like, are you pregnant? And it just felt so weird to me. I was like, no, and I don't want to be right now at all. Okay, one day in the future. So, to answer your question, you're not supposed to twist, because if you twist, this is the reason. The ovaries are getting bigger, right? And if you twist, there's a danger that they will like get like tangled and stuff, and there's not enough blood and oxygen going there. Doesn't sound good, so maybe the chicken will come. Let's see. It's kind of, you guys will see the chicken. coming. Wanna be on camera? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you feel calm. That's very good. Thank you so much, Saba. Stargardo. Oh, cholera. Spain. Hello, Spain. All right, reading it. Co zrobić z facetem, który dba o ciebie? Well, if a guy, someone asks what to do if you have a guy who's taking care of you, who doesn't want a relationship, leave. If someone doesn't want to be in a relationship, they got some intimacy issues and they have shit to deal, just leave. And if you're worried that you're not going to be able to take care of yourself, then you have some issues that you need to work on. And being in a relationship with someone just because they take care of you, not a good idea. That's living in fear. Literally, you're better off living out of your car, happy and open to like real love and real opportunities and creating your future and your life than being stuck because you're in fear. And you need to be with someone who like appreciates you and loves you, and like I would never want to be with someone who's like, well, I had two like relationships where like this one guy was like he's like, I think I love you. I'm like, you think? I was like, out. Like, I just know. And then this other relationship, we were in a relationship, but like I just didn't feel him like all the way there. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, I need someone to be like, you or nothing. Like it, because I'm always 100% in. Like, I'm not like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's how I live. But I understand a lot of people are in fear, so you work on that. You work on getting rid of fear, and then once you're over that, you leave. And you get yourself happier on a higher frequency, higher vibration. When you do that, then they will, if they're on that same frequency, they'll match you, and you guys can be together. And if they're not, bye-bye, you can find someone else, and you'll be so much happier. You're not going to be questioning this. Don't get involved with someone hoping that will change. Done this many times, trust me. I think I'm so much happier now being single than in many of my relationships I had. Oh my god, yeah. Well, I'm just a happier person. I really work on my happiness, and I'm really, really happy. So it's almost getting to the point where I'm afraid to like be in a relationship, because I'm like, they're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna fuck up my happiness. They're gonna trigger me and stuff. I'm like, I think I just want to be alone. I mean, I do want to be with someone. I'm like so not dying to be with someone, because I'm just so happy right now. So, but yeah, I mean, I get it. It's not easy to like let go of a comfortable situation. Okay, that was a long answer. Oh, that's so funny. Mom was, yeah, there you go. Yeah. No, I don't have a baby yet. And even if I was pregnant, everyone wouldn't know at this point if it's a baby, it's a girl or boy. Okay. Dziękuję, Neczak. Dziękuję. Reading. You like my voice? Thank you. Let's Poland. Nie wiem, kiedy w Polsce. Jeszcze nie ma pojęcia. Oh, you create my fan club. Thank you. It's very sweet. Very sweet. How's my fertility? It's going good. This time around, looks like we're gonna get 4 eggs. We'll see. You never know, but there are 4 follicles. That's not a lot, just so you know. Like, there should be a lot more, but in my case, that's pretty good. So I'm not complaining. No tak, to nie jest łatwe z taką ilością. Czy jakieś natychmiast mogą spowolnić utratę jęczy? Bardzo dobre pytanie. Bardzo. Someone just asked a really good question. Can you take a supplement that will make you lose less eggs per cycle? What a brilliant question. You're a genius. As far as I know, nope. This is a natural process. We release eggs. That would be kind of cool. I feel like someone's probably working on this right now. But what you can do is you can take different supplements to make, because guys, also, at the end of the day, it's not so much about the number, it's about the quality, because you just need one egg. You can have one egg, and if it's a good one, you're good. So it's about the quality. So the quality is way more important than quantity, and you can do something about quality. So the quality of the egg, it changes every 3 months. So the eggs that I'm releasing right now, they are from 3 months ago, if that makes any sense. So they'll be probably good, but the ones in the following months will be even better because I started taking supplements 2 months ago. So the next cycle's ones will be probably better. And there are different supplements you can take. DHEA is a really good supplement for quality, and it's proven to improve quality of the eggs. Oh my God, what else there's like, I'm taking so many. And just if you want to conceive, there's a lot of different supplements you can take just in general, but the DHEA definitely, and the oh my God, CQ something, that's also really good. And just start taking it now. So, you're improving quality of eggs. But as far as I know, there's no supplement that will stop you from releasing. But that's a great, very smart question. Good for you for being so freaking smart. Sheila. Co na Amandzie? Nie mam opinii o Amandzie. Can I use for your official fan club? You can use any of my Instagram stuff as long as you tag me. Okay, some of you guys are so funny. Okay. Thank you for the... Mieszkam już w Stanach 23 lata. Wrocław. Let's see. Alright, I'm caught up. When is my next movie? Well, we'll see. I did a pilot for Amazon, and we're waiting to hear if it gets picked up, so we should know probably soon. It'll be it's such a fun. And I'm working on something else that I can't talk about, but once it happens, I mean, it's a dream come true. It's one of these things that's making me now, it's sort of eating up a lot of my time and attention, but once it happens, it's like everything that I ever wanted pretty much happens. So it's worth it. It's a little frustrating because I've been working less also because of it. But, if you have big dreams, you gotta freaking go for it. And this is who I am. I go for it. Like, I will put everything online if I believe in something. And I believe in this. So, yeah, it's a very interesting, everything sort of that happened in my life like leads to this point. I mean, I guess we can say that always, but I see it much more now. But yeah, in terms of egg freezing, guys, yeah, if you have any questions, and some of you guys had really, really good questions, and that makes me happy. That means you're thinking about this. Yeah, Wednesday at, well, kind of like this time right now. We're gonna do an Insta Live and answer your questions. I have so much energy. Well, I'm vegan, so my body doesn't spend much energy to digest meat and dairy. That's definitely one reason why I have so much energy. And and I work on that stuff. I work on being happy and not, because it's all chemicals. This is something guys, if you are serious about like creating your life and being happy, do Dr. Joe Dispenza's course. it seems like I'm like working for him right now, because I'm promoting him so much, but it's because I believe in his work so much. He's incredible, and it's based on like scientific research. So it's sort of like combining the spirituality and sort of like the mysticism and the studies they've done, and he shows it to you like, oh, this is how you actually create your future, and this is actually how you heal yourself. So there's a course you can do, and then he does like 1 week retreats, which I'm gonna try to join. It's really hard for me to plan anything at this point right now, so I'm gonna have to just probably create like some sort of luck that I'll be able to get in for that retreat in Cancun. But I'm gonna try to go to the 1 week retreat, because that's the intensive, progressive, whatever it's called, advanced workshop, where you just like literally for 16 hours a day you reprogram your mind and you meditate and you get yourself to a high frequency, and people get healed. Like, people drop wheelchairs, blind people see, like people with 4-stage cancer get rid of their tumors. And it's like, stuff that happens is unbelievable over there. I don't need any of that. I just need to learn how to create, like, reprogram my mind, so any blocks that I have are removed. And but his work is incredible. So if you're interested in this stuff and actually not being a victim and actually creating your life, then do his course. I highly recommend it. Online. It's like, I think it's like 30 hours of videos and meditations, and I did it in 1 week because, I'm obsessive. Okay. Oh, Vitex cheese. Yes, I'm taking that. I don't know the shatavari herb, but I will look into that. I am taking Vitex. It's the Milo. It's called Conception, actually, on Amazon. My doctor recommended it. I'm taking 30, in addition to like my regular supplement regimen, all these supplements, I'm probably taking 30 pills a day. It's crazy, because these supplements, it's not like, oh, take 1 pill, and that's 4 pills a day. So you're like, great. Omegas, folic acid is very important, very important. And what else? And you know what, like relaxing your uterus. Like, I've been doing a lot of that, when I'm like, because we don't even realize we're holding on to stress, and that's another thing. So, okay, this is something that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. So, on a regular basis, every single day, we're so used to it, so we don't notice it. We live in stress, right? Because you're like, okay, I need to get this done. I gotta get this. Okay, coffee. Gotta go. Oh, I forgot this. I gotta email this person back. So you're constantly sort of like either like reliving your past or thinking the future. Normal. Nothing. It's not bad. It's just that's how we operate. Now, nature wasn't intended that way. So we're actually supposed to be like living the present. So that means we're kind of releasing the stress hormone like 24/7, just a little bit, unless we go to sleep, right? So, and when you have the hormone that's released like that, your body is not like in the perfect mode to create a life, okay, a new baby and long-term project. So this is why stress is so bad for you when you're trying to get pregnant or trying to like freeze your eggs or whatever. Make sure that IVF works. Anyway, so getting de-stressed is probably the most important thing. And like consciously, you think you're not stressed, but we are. Because unless you're like, oh, you're actually kind of stressed all the time. So distract yourself from everything. Like, perfect decision that I decided to stay here, this process, not go back and forth between LA, because it removed me from my life a little bit. So I'm not getting like constant like reminders of like what's stressing me out in my life. So anyway, I will That's a big thing. And that I realized, I'm like, I didn't even know we're stressed out most of the time, but we are. So, okay guys, I want to do the pick the winner, because I wrote down, copied the people who actually tagged, and I want to like randomly pick someone. So guys, pick a number from like 1 to 30, and whoever, if, oh wait, let's see, hold on, I'm gonna read the comments. Okay, yeah, I love that movie. My first audition movie. Okay. San Antonio, yes. So, pick a number from 1 to 30, and if the number shows up twice, that's going to be the number, and I'm going to count down from the people who, and that's how I'm going to pick the winner. Anna. Thank you. Will you pick a number? And I'm going to pull out my list, and I'm going to pick the winner who's going to receive a customized yoga tip. I'll go, like, literally, I'll go on this person's feed, and I'm gonna look through their feed and see like what comes to me in terms of like a yoga exercise. So I am very brave. Oh brave. Okay guys, pick a number. You have to help me, otherwise it's gonna seem like I just like picked that person. Pick a number from 1 to 30. Come on. Pick a number. You do believe in me? Kasiu kochana, mieszkam już w Stanach 23 lata i więcej ludzi tutaj mówi po angielsku, więc proszę, nie miej pretensji. You know, only like Polish people get so like upset, like, come on, speak Polish. First of all, I've been living in America for 23 years. It's way easier for me to speak in English, first of all. Second of all, most people speak English. So it's unbelievable how like Polish people can be so rude. It literally, like, I try to respond to every message, right, on my DM. I do my best, guys. I do my best. It takes a lot of time. And sometimes I write in English. And only, like, Polish people go like, what, can't speak Polish? It's like everyone else from all over the world will say, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time. Only, not everyone, obviously, but, like, so many people. And I just find it so, like no gratitude, no like, it's so unbelievable. It's like, how about like, oh my god, thanks for writing to me. No. I think a lot of Polish people like to just be like, find a reason to be pissed off, and like, yeah, those emojis, okay. Alright, hold on. Oh, Russia. I love Russia. I love Russian. Olga's a little Russian. Like, I haven't even, my character that I created, Olga, she's Russian, Polish. I don't know, I think there's a country that doesn't really exist that she's from. So, I would love to meet the fans in Russia. For sure. For sure. Okay, 22. You were the first one, so I'm gonna count. Alright, guys. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Hudomek Hovi is the winner of the yoga challenge, guys. So I will, let's see, oh, if I can click on this person. Oh, speaking, yeah, that is actually a person that is, Oh, she's a violinist. She's from Russia. Look, we just talked about Russia and that she's the winner. So I will send her a video, a yoga video. Very good. So congratulations. Thanks for tagging your friends. Okay, good. Yeah, you didn't get a chance. So next time, guys, I will do these little giveaways of videos and love. I want people to share the love and share like positivity. So really, you're from San Antonio? I really like it in here. It's actually like, I also just realized it's all about your state of mind. You know, you can be in the most beautiful place in the world, and if you're unhappy, it just will look bad. It'll just bring you back. And you can be in like the most boring place, and then you find something to do that will make you happy. Or it's so based on your state of mind, guys. Like I'm having such a great time here in San Antonio, and I had like no idea I would. I'm finding all these beautiful places to visit and meeting these amazing people, and like, yeah, it's been really wonderful. Like, it's a little mini vacation for me. So anyone, okay, let's see. Oh, just saying hi, Lovey. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to jet and get going. As you can tell, the weather here is a little unpredictable. It was insanely hot yesterday. Today it's a little cooler, which is nice. But the storms are coming, I can tell. So I might do like a very short hike today. Like one of those like close to the car, just in case it starts raining. I don't want to be swept away. No. But I will I'll try to do another live. I'm gonna check in with you guys after my ultrasound tomorrow, and then I'm doing a live on Wednesday. I just talked about it, so make sure to check it out. So is it 5 p.m. 5 p.m. New York time, which is 2 p.m. LA time, which is 4 p.m. Texas time, which is 11 p.m. Polish time. Look at my work clock brain. You learn really fast when you travel.